Hello, guys. Just a quick house overview of Adidas. I wore them a lot this week. Um, Still a couple more I haven't worn, but I've already reviewed them, so I'm not going to bother going over them again. It's time to move on to some other stuff. It was fun while it lasted, but it was starting. The only thing that got me through it was I know I was getting to this one eventually. Give me an excuse to wear it. High school. Yes. What do I think about the house overall? They're good for what they are. I got a bit, like I said, I might be slightly biased, so take this with a grain of salt. Um, Adidas to me, whether it be clothes, shoes, cologne, whatever, has always had a bit of cachet. Because when I was younger, I wanted an Adidas pair of Adidas sneakers, and we couldn't afford it, of course. So I had to get Reebok, which was still fine. They were still a brand name, and nobody made fun of you for them. But I just really wanted the Adidas, and so to me, they've always held maybe artificially some clout. So when I was finally able to get Adidas sneakers, I've got Adidas sneakers, I've got Adidas colognes, I've got Adidas shirts, I've got Adidas everything. So this is all very hard for me to do without nostalgia and whatnot. But they're an okay house, I should say. They're not great. They're good for what they do. Like I said, they're really for a young teenage boy, really, or just going to the gym, or just gonna be outside on the deck for a couple hours when you're an adult, having a drink, maybe at a barbecue, things like that. There's nothing you should really wear out when you're trying to impress people. Um, you shouldn't wear them to the club or the pub or. I mean, you wear what you want when you want. Of course, I've always said that, but for me, they're not that kind of scent. They're literally around the house scents now. um, so yeah, I mean, I'm trying to keep nostalgia out of it because nostalgia wants to say, oh, they're great, get every one of them. But realistically, no. Um, I'll give you my top three. I'm not going through all the ones I wore and stuff like that. The rest of them are kind of just all fall into the same. They're all tied for fourth. You know what I mean? I don't like one more than the other. My third favorite would be uh, Adidas Moves Black 001 007 Money Penny. Uh, like I said, I just did the review of it. You know what it is. It's citrusy, fruity, sweet, musky. I mean, performance, 4 hours. Nothing, mate. None of these are good performers. My next favorite actually is going to be the Adidas Team Force. I got 4 or 5 hours out of this one, if I remember right, wearing it the other day. It's got this, even from the thing, I get a rhubarb-esque vibe. Similar to one of the Azzaros I have. I don't know which one, but that, not the scent itself, but that smell. Um, Again, sweet, some tobacco, some spices, rhubarb. Um, a nice scent, but all that saying, it's still fresh, you know. And my favorite, I can't beat nostalgia out of this one. I'm sorry, guys. It's not even nostalgia. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but honestly, the smell. I just love the smell of this stuff. You're probably not going to like it if you didn't grow up with it, and if you're, a 15, 20, 25-year old guy, you're not going to like it, I don't think. It smells as 90s can get. Um, when the fresh scents really started hitting off, right? This is literally just Adidas cashing in on that fresh scent market of the 90s. Again, another one. Doesn't last too long, 4 hours, but I don't care. It's fresh, metallic, aquatic, all that stuff. But the house in general, yeah, like I said, guys, it's a good house for what it does. Um, don't spend any more than $5 or $10 on them. And even then, don't expect most people, some people are going to be different, of course, but most people don't expect to spray it on and get hours and hours and hours of performance. She's just not. They're just not that kind of scent, that kind of house. They are what they are. Like I said, perfect for a boy to take to school, spray on in the morning before he goes. You spray it on again at break, spray it on again at lunch, spray it on again after school. You know, they're perfect for that. But if you're going anywhere to try to impress anyone or try to get noticed, or you're trying to just be a little more adult, they're probably not ones you want to wear. Not even this one, although it does have a throwback vibe to it. But there's other ones that do better, like a Zero Chrome would be one I'd go with before I went with that if I was going out anywhere. So, but for the price, if you've got any slight, even like I do, just a slight love of Adidas, then why not, right? But I'm just warning you, don't go they're better than Playboys, that's for sure. But don't go in there, same as the Playboy, don't go in there expecting these great performing, well put together, thought out works of art. No, they're literally to make you smell good for a few hours and that's it. And to that degree, they all accomplish that for the most part. So that's what they are. Great to add to a collection because they're cheap. So if you're a collector like me, yeah, but if you actually want to just find yourself a signature scent, 2 or 3 signature scents you can wear over these aren't it. Go somewhere else, something else. So hey guys, that's it for Adidas. See what the shelf of mystery holds for us tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other.